I need to get some groceries, and there's a grocery store I've never been to before, and that's Trader Joe's. So I think today I'm gonna go to Trader Joe's and see what all the hype is. Hey my friends, welcome back to my channel. So today is a grocery haul collaboration with Tamara over at Southern Wife Everyday Life, and I figured I needed to get some groceries anyway, so I'm gonna do the shopping haul, but I wanted to go to Trader Joe's because I've never been. So I figured I would go there, get what I need for dinner, and I'm also going to cook some taco soup for dinner. So I'm gonna show you how I make my taco soup. There's gonna be a playlist in the description box of all of the creators on YouTube that are taking part in this collaboration. They are going to be giving you a lot of grocery hauls from where they live, which I think is so fascinating to find out, you know, what stores in different parts of the country carry and what the prices are, because as we all know, everything's so much more expensive right now. So make sure not only after this video is finished that you check out Tamara's channel, but you also check out the playlist. So let's go ahead and go to Trader Joe's. All right, so here I am at Trader Joe's, and like I said, this is my first time here. So I'm excited to see what it's all about, but I will say they have a great selection of flowers as soon as you walk in. But I did want to just kind of walk around for a little bit, but I noticed that they were kind of low on stock. So I don't know if it was just the day I went or what, but I was kind of surprised by that. But if you want to make a charcuterie board, then Trader Joe's is the place to go because they have a huge selection of cheeses, deli meats, and like crackers for charcuterie boards. So that is definitely the place to go. But I think the only thing I came out with were flowers and a couple other items. All right, now let me start with Trader Joe's. I didn't get that much because I was needing to get things for dinner tonight as well, and honestly their shelves were kind of bare of the things that I needed specifically. But while I was there, first of all, I went ahead and got these pretty flowers. They had a really good flower section right when you walk in the door, and those were only $6, so those are really pretty. I also got this Mexican style roasted corn, just sounded good. My son has been saying he needs some sesame oil. This cinnamon roll drizzled granola sounded really good, and the cashier actually said it was good. And then my husband and I love Jamaican beef patties. Now we've had them from Jamaica, so I don't know if these are gonna compare, but we shall see. Now, because Trader Joe's didn't have what I needed, I ended up having to go to Walmart anyway. So at Walmart, I got this strawberry cake mix. I love this strawberry cake mix. And instead of using strawberry frosting, I love cream cheese frosting. So I'm gonna make that. I needed some more to-go containers. We needed some more milk. We love these boiled peanuts, and we like the Cajun or the hot and spicy ones. So I got 2 cans of that. I needed some little baking things for Valentine's Day. This is my favorite flavor of the Chobani Flip. So I got a couple of those. I needed some Velveeta for dinner tonight. I needed taco seasoning for dinner tonight. We are completely out of mayonnaise, so I needed that. I got the ingredients for dinner tonight, these beans. Got those. My son likes having these on hand for him to cook whenever he's home by himself. I got these 2 cans of cinnamon rolls, the ground beef for tonight, and also a couple of Tombstone pizzas for when I don't feel like cooking. And for my home staging, They have these cute little plants. Now, are they beautiful? No, but for home staging and $3, yes. So I got 3 of those, and they've had these lamps in the clearance section for a long time, but they've still been too expensive. So they actually had them marked down to $6.79. So I'm gonna use, I got 2 of those. I'm gonna use those in staging. Got 3 of these, did I mention that? So that is everything I got from Walmart. All right, I have ground beef from Costco. It was $3.99 a pound, so I'm gonna separate it. Then I got this beef for stew. It was $4.49 a pound. I'm gonna divide it up. And then I got a rotisserie chicken for $4.99. And I'm gonna divide it and put all of this stuff in the freezer. Along with Costco, I don't know why I didn't just get the meat from Sam's as well. I don't know, but anyway, this is what I got from Sam's. I got some of the jar roux that I like to use for my gumbo. We love this queso from On the Border. So they had that, I got that. I needed this, which actually I went to get it the other day when I went to Costco. I tried to find it, but then I realized it was Sam's brand. So I got that, and then we needed some more barbecue sauce, and I was out of Rotel, where I only had 1 can left. So I got the Rotel. So now I'm going to get dinner on the stove. Well, I gotta put this stuff away first, and then I will put dinner on the stove. Tonight we're having taco soup, if I didn't mention. The rotisserie chickens from Sam's and Costco are so much bigger than the ones you get from like Target or Walmart. So I usually get one of these for like $5 and split it into 2 Ziploc bags and save those and put them in the freezer and save them for meals. Then this thing of ground beef, I just divide it into 4 because I usually try to cook with a little, like when I cook recipes with ground beef, I like for it to be a little over a pound. So this is perfect. And I just flatten them in the Ziploc bag, which makes defrosting it go much quicker because it's not such a big fat blob of, you know, the ground beef. But anyway, when I get stew meat from Costco, I feel like they don't chop them up enough into small enough chunks, so I do that myself. So I just chop them up into smaller pieces and then divide them, I think, into maybe 3 or 4 Ziploc bags, flatten those as well. And once I get all of these flattened, then I'm gonna put them in aluminum foil, wrap them in aluminum foil, and write the date that I put them in the freezer. And yeah, that helps me keep track of which ones to use first. To make this taco soup, I use a little over a pound of ground beef, and I just brown it until it's cooked, and then I drain the ground beef. Once the ground beef is drained, then I add a packet of taco seasoning mix, stir that up real well. Then I add 2 cans of Rotel, and I just use the original, but you can use mild or the chili fixins or whichever kind of rotel you like. I stir that and I let it cook for a couple of minutes, and then you're gonna add a packet of dry ranch seasoning, which I have this canister of it, but it's about 3 tablespoons equals 1 packet. So I go ahead and add the approximately 3 tablespoons, and then I mix it up real well. Now to the pot, I'm gonna add a can of whole kernel corn, and I don't drain it. I add a can of chili beans, and I also don't drain that. I add a can of black beans, which you can drain it, I just don't because it doesn't matter to me, and a can of pinto beans. Now you can also add a can of diced potatoes, but my husband and sons don't really like the potatoes in it, so I don't add it. But once you get all of that in there, you stir it up and you let it cook for probably about 10 or 15 minutes. After about 10 or 15 minutes, I add a cup or 2 of water just because I don't want it to be too thick. And then I'm gonna add in a small block, like an 8-ounce block of Velveeta cheese, and I cut it up into small cubes so that it just helps it to melt easier. But once you add all of that, you are going to just kind of stir it every few minutes until all of the cheese is melted. Now that the cheese is melted, I just let it cook for, I don't know, another 15, 20 minutes or so. So while it's cooking, I'm gonna take that bouquet of flowers that I got from Trader Joe's, and I'm gonna put it in a vase and just arrange it and make it look pretty. But for $6, this really makes a beautiful bouquet of flowers, and they had a lot of different selections, and the prices were actually really reasonable. I was surprised, but they're beautiful, and I just like having fresh flowers around. But once your taco soup has cooked for, 15, 20 minutes or so, then you can go ahead and add it to your bowl. You can add it with Fritos and sour cream to finish it. I just want to say how much I appreciate all of your support. Those of you that have been so supportive of my channel, it really means so much. If you're new to my channel and you do like things like meal ideas, shopping hauls, home decor, some home organization, then I would love it if you would click that subscribe button and click the bell button and become a part of my YouTube family. But also make sure to give this video a thumbs up because it does help me out with YouTube. I'm trying to reach a goal of 4,000 subscribers by the end of the year. So if you subscribe, you are helping me reach that goal. Also, please make sure to go check out Tamara's channel, as well as all the other people in the playlist. I really do appreciate her hosting this collaboration. It's been awesome. Make sure that you show them some love and subscribe to their channels if you're not already. I hope to see you again. If you want more recipe and meal ideas, then make sure to check the box that you see on the screen right now, and I will see you next time. Bye.